shall mourn after no helper.
Here the God shall mourn. Look, y'all mourn. Y'all fear cry. Y'all fear. Y'all don't want. Y'all turn for the law. Y'all turn for your wickedness. I keep the law and commandment. But when you have it saved, otherwise, y'all scared of these plagues they won't try bring in.
God, then the world shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
Now read the voice out.
In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
War. Y'all all gonna be destroyed. Like Puerto Rico, they're gonna start running food and stuff like that. No. Yeah, my brother. Go on.
And their husbands shall perish of famine.
Yeah, the husband shall what?
Perish of famine.
Shall perish of famine. Don't like a Puerto Rico, Dominica, Brazil, and Venezuela. Never get them no food. Just you know what I mean, Guyana is so. Y'all be season instruction, Miss Guyana. Y'all believe it? No, Miss Guyana. The most time, Miss Guyana. Don't forget Guyana.
Verse 35.
Go on.
Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of Yahawah.
Hear these things I understand. Read chapter 9 and verse 1 go down for me. Holy preacher there.
Second Exodus chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently.
So the Most High said, measure time diligently when he said measure time. Mean a prophecy for fulfilling. Take a measure, see it come to pass. Like in Matthew 24 and verse 7. And when verse 3 and the 7 oxy, he said not one against rock shall live. Mean that one is prophecy shall live, shall fulfill. Go on.
Diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before,
meaning this prophecy are fulfilling. Meaning that he told us before, that's like how we see earthquakes, uproar, and then stuff like that. We see this prophecy go on.
Then shall thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, the Most High shall visit the world. Shall visit the world. Like how famine, we see famine all over. All over your famine, all over. Don't get famine.
Good.
Go on.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes,
like how we see earthquakes, like how they predict, scientists predict, you get a 9.2 earthquake for it, of course,
the western coast of the United States, which is California.
No matter, Guyana might feel a little earthquake and all too. You have the what? You have the shock. Go on.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproar of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the day that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Now you understand the Most High written these things they saw for happen, and he can do it and stuff like that.
Ezekiel 38 verse 19. For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath I have spoken. Truly in that day.
The Most High he spoken in jealousy and fire wrath. Also he spoken by very terrible things will happen to y'all who do not walk in the law and commandment. So God he spoken to y'all. He said the prophet first for talk to y'all. But y'all know right here, giving law and commandment. Then the Most High he can talk. We rot with destruction for kill y'all.
Truly in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel.
Yeah, great shaking in Most High say. Not be no jokey shaking. It be terrible in all different ways.
So that the fishes of the sea and the fowls of heaven and the beasts of the field and all creeping things that creep on the earth and all men that are upon the face of the earth shall shake at my presence.
They shall shake when the word of God Jesus Christ. Shake when your house shine and Mashiach. Come.
And the mountains shall be thrown down.
And what?
The mountains shall be thrown down.
Go on.
And the steep places shall fall.
The steeples shall fall, every building, so on, forever, and will fall.
and every wall shall fall to the ground.
Every wall, every building flat to the ground. When your house shall come and catch your so-called blacks and reunion, fuck another man white, eat them book, break his Sabbath, he gonna butt you out to death.
Good. And I will call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains,
Yeah, so all, not some.
saying Yahawah power.
These nuclear bombs in the sword.
Every man's sword shall be against his brother.
Here, every man sword, me, every nuclear bomb will be against every brother. All Guyana is so nuclear bombs meet into. Come live Miss Guyana. What's up, man?
Second Ezra's chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Here, this is not the time here, so all misery going on. Like go, a lot of people getting food. People, America putting some people in FEMA camp start to them and kill them in FEMA camp. What?
For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great fright.
Yeah, they walk in great fright. Great fright. They won't be out here, sir. Like how we don't wear the gun, what he was like, tell me, overdressed, overcover preach. They get pride. They want to look like madman and stuff like that. And coming out preaching about what happened, how come the past.
Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 16. For as I conceive in my understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days.
Yeah, the most I say most them that be left in those days mean a lot of people gonna be left back. Why? Some might die of martial law, some might die of famine, some might die of famine, some might left from Yahawashi come, they war 3 go on.
And much more woe unto them that are not left behind.
Here much more woe. Most them is not left behind.
Right. Verse
Hold
18.
on, Slacky. There's a much more woe. Much more woe unto over preacher. Start over.
Second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 16. For as I conceive in my understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind.
Yeah, much more woe unto them is not left behind. Me, with not left behind, gonna be put to death. God, them left behind. Their life gets taken. So that's we out there for 1 yard. Tell yard to turn back. Create the law and commandments.
Good. Right.
We out there doing much more woe. And we war unto we ground each other. And we still endure unto him, try to endure.
Verse 18. Now understand, the things that are laid up in the latter days.
Yeah, the latter day mean like talking about today himself. Because the latter day we didn't go on.
Which shall happen unto them and those that are left behind.
Those that left behind me left back alive. Because why? They saved by doing righteousness.
Right.
Go on.
Therefore, there shall come into great perils and many necessities, like as these dreams declare.
Great danger because why? Some of us gonna be left back from going to short tribulation and all too.
Yeah, we can't get.
Somebody put yo,
It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
here the vision mean for appointed time, mean for certain time. These things must happen. Go on.
But at the end it shall speak.
Here at the end it shall speak. God right now is speaking like Exodus chapter 9 and verse 1 talking about. Go on.
And not lie. Don't it tarry. Wait for it.
Here, Tari, let me still wait for it. Don't let me stop preach the gospel. Let me still keep on the gospel. Y'all canon. Bring out Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 23. Bring out for me.
I preach some exciting. This is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse, verse 19. Behold, famine slap. Second Ezra 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrow and great mourning.
Here the beginning of sorrow and great mourning. Just like outside the country is sorrow and mourning. A lot of us too, because why? We are a prophet of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. We mourning for our people and for our Akiams. Go on.
The beginning of famine and great death.
Here beginning of famine and great death. You know the conference where you famine, other countries get famine and getting great death. Go on.
The beginning of war and the power shall stand in fear.
Here the power shall what?
Stand in fear.
Here these governments stand in fear. Go on.
The beginning of evil. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Here's Elsa trying to say what you gonna do when the evil come. Because Elsa knowing about these prophecies, you say what you gonna do. And a lot of y'all are walking out here, someone Muslim. We haven't know what happened. So Elsa begging, what you gonna do? I'm probably begging what you gonna do. Go on.
Behold, famine and plagues and tribulation and anguish.
Here plagues and anguish go on.
Are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness.
Here, I want to see these destruction going out to different country. Don't talk about the unrighteous ways.
Nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Here, always mindful about the destruction. What happened to other countries? Be mindful because why? It come in this country too. It might not happen today, might happen tomorrow, but it coming.
Second Ezra.
Hold on. Yeah. Now, Canon. You know the proverb?
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 23. Turn you at my reproof.
So the Most High said, turn at his reproof, means that it's correction. So God bless everyone. Latino Espaniol, make a vineyard. Take correction, God.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
So the Most High said, pour the spirit, meaning you're the prophet, to come out and warn y'all. So when the Most High pour the spirit, God.
I will make known my words unto you.
So the Most High word make it known unto y'all. God, we are out there, show y'all what will happen, what will come to pass. So come the word, make known unto y'all. God.
Because I have called and ye refuse.
The Most High God, and you are refusing the Most High.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Here, the Most High, when he stretch his hand to help y'all, to turn back to the Most High, and he'll protect y'all. Y'all refuse the Most High. Go on.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
Go on.
And would none of my reproof.
Here, y'all sit at all council, y'all hearing. Y'all pass up and down here in the council. And y'all want to do, they want to do what?
None of my reproof.
They won't do nothing. Reprove me, keep the law commandments. They won't do them. That was take correction, go on.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
So the Most High laugh in Venezuela, Puerto Rico, we are continuing again. Dominica, Brazil, Mexico, all the country, Haiti. The Most High laughing. Go on.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
Here, the Most High walk when your fear comes. God, why? I tell you the truth. I happy for all the things happen. God, why? I want this person fulfill and go home. Because I happy.
That's right.
It's like a mock.
Son,
Go on.
when your fear cometh, as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Here, destruction come, boy.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me.
They have company most of earth, just like our Puerto Rico, Venezuela. All God call him. All God call him. Everything they say there.
But I will not answer.
The most I say what?
I will not answer.
The folks are gonna crying and begging. They're begging Donald Trump for water and food.
Good.
And most I laughing them and getting nothing.
Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 33. And when these things cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall them know that a prophet had been among them.
That's what y'all keep telling y'all about these things will happen, will come to pass. So when these things happen, y'all know prophet went out there. One y'all tell y'all because why? Them all the past don't tell y'all about what happened, what will come to pass, and how you could save your life when these things come.
If Isaiah chapter 31 was the them that go down to Egypt with him.
So the most I said, walk on y'all. We're going out to Egypt, me America for help. That's why. Y'all be American help, y'all. But like in Puerto Rico, y'all begging Donald Trump for water and food. And Donald Trump want to give y'all. Why y'all don't talk to the creator of help? Why?
And stay on horses and trust in chariots.
Yeah, it's still harsh and trust in China because they believe America a lot of big plane, a lot of big war tank, everything good. Nothing can do America because they got a lot of big ammunition.
Because they are many and enhancement, because they are very strong.
Yeah, because in the military, they're very strong. They got a lot of soldiers.
But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
They want.
They look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
They look back unto the Creator, the Holy One of Israel. YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
Right. They seek Yahweh.
You don't see the Creator. We do the thing the Creator said we do.
That precept. Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near.
Why creating me from God? I tell you for the Creator.
Jeremiah chapter 44 verse 4.
It's Isaiah chapter 13 verse 1. What the rebellious children from Yahweh that take counsel but not of me.
Most I said, walk out with rebellious children. He so God bless my word, Latino Español. They are children Israel, walk out to them, tell them that as destruction coming, turn to the Most High law and commandment.
Good.
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
And come with the covering, but not of the Most High Spirit, mean the law and commandment. Somebody give a spirit for me.
That they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, they what?
May add sin to sin.
They had sin to sin.
Romans
Hold on. Hold on.
verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked of my mouth.
Here they're going out to Egypt, mean America. The government asking for help and stuff like that.
And strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
They showing themselves in America, like Americans tell them they can help them help us so-called black Armenian. They sing if it get equal rights and stuff like that. The country be good. Like go Guyana start get oil. Greens to tell them they get almost generation. They strengthen themselves in Pharaoh. What?
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
In the shadow of Egypt, God.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed.
Yeah, the strength of Pharaoh will be ashamed because why? They are everything we destroy. They can't help them anymore, son. Bring all this destruction.
Good. And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, they are confusion.
Yeah, they are confusion, trust in what?
in the shadow of Egypt, there's confusion.
Just in the shadow of Egypt, meaning the trust in America. If America help them all over. Just like Puerto Rico, the trust in America help them.
Good.
What?
For his brethren were as so on, and his ambassadors came to Asanes.
One.
They were all ashamed of the people that could not profit them.
Here they all ashamed that God never gather all them government from different country and said they can help them and they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. When done, America will be ashamed. They'll be ashamed of America. They can't help. One.
Nor be an help nor profit.
Here, the what?
Nor be a help or profit.
Here they not be no help or no profit out of America to help them. Boy.
But a shame.
Here but a shame.
And also reproach.
Also reproach. Give us spirit. We give us spirit, God, and we trust in the Most High Spirit, God.
Romans chapter 7 verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual.
Here we know the law is spiritual and it's not covered by giving the Most High law and commandments.
But I am carnal, sold under sin.
Here, Paul says you carnal soul on the sin. Anybody get any piece of that?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's
Amos chapter 3 verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
Right now we blowing a trumpet in so.
Done.
Say y'all want to happen. Welcome to pass. Go on.
And the people be not afraid.
These will be not afraid about what will happen. Welcome to pass. About martial law and the conspiration camp, FEMA camp.
Good.
Go on.
And shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it?
The Lord have not done it mean this evil what the Lord have done mean that like famine, martial law, FEMA camp, and these are evil what the Most High bring. Start with the death. Don't be afraid of what happen.
Jeremiah 44 verse 4. Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying,
So the Most High rise up early to tell you how it happen. Welcome to fall before this thing will happen.
go do not this abominable thing that I hate.
Yeah, the Most High tell us do not this abomination thing. But he doesn't be out there for 1 year. Turn back the law commandment. Because when the destruction coming, only you can be saved out of the destruction. When the Most High bring it, it's the law commandments.
But they hearken not,
Yeah, the hearken not.
nor in their ears to turn from their wickedness, to burn no incense unto other gods.
Masha Brodriga.
2 Esdras chapter 7 and verse 20. For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
What?
Because they despise the law of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
Because God despise the law and commandment. That's why I will put to death when destruction comes. Like how Turkey, they want to cry for food and water. Just so I won't be crying too.
For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
Many will perish in this life because why?
They despise
They
the law.
despise the law and commandment of the Creator. Y'all wanted to pass the Pope chop or rob y'all daughters.
Good.
And he correctly y'all often live by law and commandments.
Good.
I say, and on top, y'all love it so now too.
Good.
Y'all love them nonsense. All the Most I say y'all dead.
Good. They despise the law of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI that is set before them. Verse 21. For YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI hath given straight commandments.
Yeah, the Most I give straight commandment and bend commandment. These straight commandment give her in life. Now doing righteousness.
To such as them that what they should do to
Yeah.
live,
What we should do to live.
even as they came, and what they should should observe to avoid punishment.
Here, what you observe to avoid punishment, read that and instruction. Bring it up.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. For if Yahawah spare not the angels that sin,
Here, if Most High Spirit not the angel of sin, mean us. Go on.
but cast them down to hell,
Cast us into hell. Direct know this body's hell. That's why the body is only about subject to vanity and sin and sickness.
and deliver them into the chains of darkness,
Chain of darkness down his body again. That's why the body is have unrighteous in darkness. God, when Most High give you law commandment, but keep you straight. That's why his flesh is soft. All sin of darkness will do.
good,
His flesh only want to do. Get another man, wife, eat pork, break Sabbath, is how his flesh want. Only the darkness is so in.
and spare not the whole world, but save Noah, the eighth person,
Yes.
a preacher of righteousness.
Yes, save Noah, the eighth person, which are righteousness. So that's why we out here with one yard. We're going to man, keep the law commandments shall be saved.
Bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly.
Don't find out.
Here, the Most High bring in the flood of the world of the ungodly, mean water
For your own
at
good,
that
don't
time.
find out.
So therefore, this time he bring a flood of fire. Go on.
And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes.
Here into ashes. You see all these things the Most High do. The Most High put Banana down Batiman city where had the Sodom.
Gun.
The Most High sing Banana America.
Good.
Banana Guyana. Banana so artist. I want to turn lesbian faggot.
Gun.
The Most High burn y'all up. Starve you have to get first.
All y'all that support the lesbians and
Gun.
faggots
Gun.
too.
I find it entertaining.
Man just ain't dress. Give me come, give me dress. Man, I buy. We'll show you. Most of them burn you up and all too and you enjoy it.
Good.
Go on.
Making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
Here, he make the what?
An example unto those that after should live ungodly.
He making them making us an example, making example for correctly. One man live ungodly.
Gun.
For sure what happen, it happen more terrible. If you want to do unrighteous. Go on.
And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Go on.
For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing,
Hear that seeing, hear me seeing prophecy, hear the prophecy, and doing it, go on.
vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
Go on.
The Lord knoweth how to deliver the ungodly out of temptation.
Hear the Most High know to deliver.
Gun.
To deliver the godly out of temptations.
The Most High know to deliver the godly out of temptation. Meaning when tribulation come, the Most High say you protect them.
That's right. And to reserve the wicked unto the day of judgment. To be punished.
The Most High say reserve them. So like Puerto Rico, all those doing wicked in Venezuela, the island children starving. The Most High reserve them from starving to death.
That precept.
Hold on. Read this for me.
Isaiah 65, verse 12,
Go to the point, buddy.
verse 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahawah power.
Thus said the Creator, God.
Behold, my servant shall eat.
So in famine catch Guyana all over. The Most High said, his servant me the prophet. Man went out in the highway and byway and preaching. One of y'all doing the law, keeping the law commandment. He said, you shall what?
My servant shall eat,
The man said, Chris said his son shall eat. Go on.
but ye shall be hungry.
Here, these wicked ass man and woman, they shall hungry. Just like how what the country in Venezuela, Dominica, Puerto Rico, go on. They're hungry in. Go on.
My servant, behold, my servant shall drink,
Yeah.
but ye shall be thirsty.
The son shall be drink. Now the Most High gonna give you spiritual power you got the tree, make one turn the tree and also. On that wine and also.
Good.
Go on.
Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Yeah. His sorrow shall rejoice. And y'all gonna be ashamed of our Puerto Rico, Venezuela. They beg and crying. They be ashamed there.
Behold, my servant shall sing for joy.
Here it'll be a time come when you're gonna be singing with joy. That way. We out there so we get no joy. We out there why our people.
But ye shall cry for sorrow of heart,
Here till they go there not know for the crying in the morning.
and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
Here they're howling.
And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
No more fire. Read up.
Hold on. This is 2 Esdras chapter 9 verse 22. Let the multitude perish then which was born in vain,
Here the most I say as your barren vain and perish.
Good.
and let my grapes be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Here in great name the most I say made perfect, everything perfect. How we make you make him put to death. You make him put to death all perfect in the most high.
This is Judges chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers.
They that deliver from the night of Archer, because right, we are right now in the night of Archer, mean all this unrighteousness, this unrighteous doctrine, is in the night of Archer. Go on.
In the places of dry water,
Dry water mean, go on.
there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi.
So right now we are reading the righteous act. That's what we tell y'all we're doing wickedness, try to be righteous act.
God. Even some righteous acts towards the inhabitants of the villages in Israel.
Go on.
Then shall the people of the Most High go down to the gate.
Yeah, then shall people of the Most High shall go down to the gate, mean the new Jerusalem, where the Most High promised us.
That's right.
Anybody want to preach today? After you cut out the video. Bring out quick, bring out quick.
Haggai chapter 2, verse 6. For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens and earth.
Most High said a little while, with these earthquakes, he said he can shake the heaven and earth. Go on.
And the sea and the dry land.
Go on.
I will shake all nations, and desire of all nations shall come, and I will fill the houses with glory, saith Yahweh of hosts.
2 Esdras chapter 9 and verse 9. Then shall there be in pitiful case
Go on.
which now have abused my ways,
Yeah, with abusing Most High ways, mean bringing law command, mean because Most High getting grace. They believe they could go and do fuck a man wife, eat pork, kill a man, rob a brother,
Good.
and stuff like that. And I believe them the Most High doing nothing. God, we can't get grace. They're taking what?
abuse of my life.
Yeah, they're abusing the Most High. Grace, go on.
And they that have cast them away, this despitefully shall dwell in torments.
You shall dwell in torments. A lot of them in Venezuela, them eating for days. In Puerto Rico, Dominico.
For as much as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Yeah, they receive benefit. They believe making money, making some millions and stuff like that. And they believe God's benefit. I never know any more side.
And they that have looted my law, while they have yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Yeah, they despise it. They understand. They understand not what to do and so on forever. They despise all the knowledge of wisdom. Go on.
The same must know it after death by pain,
Yeah, the same must know it by what?
by death,
by death and by pain, the Most High say. That's why despite every single thing in the Most High.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that heareth the words of this prophecy.
Them that read and hear the word of the prophecy mean, go on,
and keep those things which are written therein.
and keep those things mean, you look over the prophecy, you see it fulfilled, and you keeping the law commandments.
For the time is at hand.
For the time is at hand. Yeah. Yeah.